Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Xenoblade arrives. And special shout-outs to our members, including our ultimates. If you guys want to hop aboard the membership train, just click right here and select the tier that works for you. Thanks in advance. All right, so the Korean drama known as Xenoblade continues. Whoa. And now we're with the coupling of Sharla and Ryan.
Yep, now we're with the secondary couple of any K-drama.
Yeah, basically.
Which, sometimes the secondary couple is cuter than the first, to be honest.
Not this time, though.
What?
I mean, I like Sharla and Ryan, I do, but...
Well, I mean, Melly and Ricky can't get together because Ricky's married.
And apparently Melly's, like, 80 years old.
Oh, wow. Shulk dodged that bullet, then.
Well, I mean, he didn't know, but, I mean...
Well, maybe it kind of makes sense, like, because... she's so serious.
So, as she gets older, too, that means her wings are going to get bigger, too.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought she's always going to have half wings.
Yeah, her wings are always going to be smaller, but they'll still get bigger. Mm-hmm.
But just not that big.
Right.
Doesn't it hurt to have wings coming out of your head?
I don't know. I've never...
I mean, where does your brain go, then? Like, where...
That's a very good question.
Never mind. Best not to think about it. But... I mean, even when people have, like, really long hair, they say their hair is, like, weighted down.
Oh.
Imagine having wings on your head.
What's that sound?
Someone's in a fight. Up ahead.
Oh, that was fast.
Shulk! Ryan! I got your back! We'll turn them into scrap! Right!
Except for Fiora, don't turn her into scrap. She's saved that robot.
Oh, Ryan's our leader. Okay. That's actually... I'm not upset by that.
I feel like... I don't know. I feel like if I got turned into a robot, you would be like, sayonara, Amber.
I don't want to get into this.
I'd be a toaster.
Oh my gosh. I don't...
We can still be friends.
We can still be friends if you become a toaster.
Yeah.
Can we not do this now?
Good to see you.
Sorry.
I knew you'd make it, Shulk. Thanks to you.
Ryan! Ryan, it's you!
Aww.
Fiora! She remembers us.
Yeah. She's been through a lot.
I'll say she has. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she had some water.
I can see. Wow.
Ryan.
He's like, so...
Charlotte's right there.
Oh, I thought he was saying you're a toaster now.
He's checking out Fiora.
If only we could find Dunban.
Yeah. He'll be blubbering at the sight of us.
I don't think he'd ever cry in front of you two.
So he does cry?
When no one's watching.
Yep. He's always been like that. He's a big softie, but he hates anyone seeing
He
him.
cries when he watches K-dramas.
I never knew.
Nope. I don't believe it.
Take it easy. Oh, I'm okay. I want to see my brother. Let's go, Shulk.
If you can't walk, I'll carry you.
I'm much heavier now.
I've been pumping my guns.
Charlotte, slap him.
I can see. Ryan, you really looked after Shulk for me.
I wanted to, but it feels more like he's the one who's been protecting me.
That's not true.
It's okay. I know it, you know it. I'm not here to protect you anymore.
But you are here for something.
Yeah. What I did just now. It don't matter how strong you get, you ain't got eyes in the back of your head. So I've got your back.
Ryan, you...
Ryan, you're like a whole new person.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's good you've become so dependable.
Was I that undependable before?
Hey, why is everyone so hard on Ryan?
Ha!
He's so
You
sweet.
haven't changed a bit. What would we do without you?
Right, let's go. You want to see my brother cry, don't you?
Yeah, wouldn't miss it.
Oh my gosh. Let's go see Dunban cry. Yeah!
That's a fun topic. All right, we're not having Ryan as our leader though. Sorry, Ryan. That's not happening, my friend.
Well, if you would have seen the last episode, he probably would have cried.
There we go. Yoink.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
That was, I mean, I think Dunban finally would have been like, so it took her becoming a robot for them to finally kiss. I hate my life.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd be both a proud dad and kind of like, what?
Dad, brother.
So you wanted my sister to be half robot.
Yeah.
I don't approve.
I know, it's kind of bittersweet. It's like, oh, I'm finally gonna kiss Fiora now, but she's a toaster.
Let's not get into this, 'cause this is gonna get weird.
Okay, I'm just saying. She's a robot. She's Darth Vader. She's a robot person.
She's mostly Darth Vader.
Robots in disguise. Fiora.
Oh my gosh. She's still Fiora, she's just got some upgrades. Fiora 2.0. Kind of. Although now she doesn't need to eat anymore. Or
Yeah.
She still needs to sleep and drink water.
Because she's cyborg. Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Booyah!
Yep.
Oh.
Is this not the right way? Oh, no, this is the right way. Wow, it got so dark all of a sudden.
Charlotte is like, wow, I'm the only human girl left in this entire party because there's Melia, she's an elf. Fiora's a robot.
Angel elf, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That she is.
I hope you can see me.
Well, it's a sci-fi fantasy. Of course, everyone's going to be an alien, angel, robot, whatever.
I'm just gonna drop down, Fiora. I'm fine. I chickened out. It's like it's too far.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I am a Holmes, so
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense why they were like, I don't know. Never mind. It makes. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Oh, she's walking right next to him.
What is it?
I can hear something.
What? I can't hear anything.
Maybe our sense of hearing isn't strong enough.
Low sounds. More than one. Watch out! Something's here!
Uh-oh.
Wait, Fiora has supersonic hearing now?
Oh dear. Dunban and Melly, huh?
Dunban is stuck with Ricky and Nelly. He is crying now.
Friends stop for Ricky. Oh, Ricky very hungry. And Ricky sleepy. If Ricky not rest now, Ricky not keep going.
I'm just
Well, we can't have that,
Ricky
can
isn't
we?
thirsty.
We'll rest here before going any further. Melia, do you need to rest?
I am fine.
Good. Break time.
Ricky's on his 15.
Where'd that come from? Oh, Ricky.
Oh, Ricky fished.
What's this?
Kill upon Ricky, have big fight with fish. Ricky win. Grilled fish taste yum yum. Done it too.
I thought you said you couldn't move if you didn't rest.
Oh, Ricky very tired. But Ricky very hungry too.
That's such a dilemma.
How considerate of you.
I hate that when I'm hungry and tired
Ricky
at the
not
same
understand Dun.
Don't try to hide it. You realized Melia was lagging behind. She would never admit how tired she was. That's the real reason you asked.
time. Aww, that's sweet. They were looking out for Melly. Hawaii.
Now that's good fish. Even in this strange place, at least the fish tastes like it should.
Ricky glad Dun like yum yum fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Yum yum. Da-dum-dum.
No.
Ben.
Millie is tired, but Ricky tired too. and Dun not look happy.
What's this? Am I that transparent?
Ricky want to hear Dun story. Ricky, listen carefully. For Ricky is the hero pawn.
I'm not sure what that's got to do with it. Well, seeing as you're here, I'll tell you.
Yeah! Ricky, listen.
I have a sister. Her name is Fiora.
Ricky know. She wears silver armor. Shulk look everywhere for her.
Indeed. Shulk and Fiora, everyone knows they like each other. But they're just not ready, I suppose. They're the perfect match, but if they don't hurry up and tell each other...
Even Ricky know that.
I suppose everyone does. But now Fiora has become... something else.
She forget Shulk. She forget Dun too.
She did. But Shulk won't give up that easily. Knowing that he's out there looking for her fills me with hope. I just wish I was there with him.
Dun take care of them. Dun watch over Shulk. Dun watch over Fiora. That is all a daddy pawn can do.
Aww.
Ricky make mistake. Dun not daddy pawn.
Well, I am her older brother.
But just like daddy pawn, watching over family. Same watch over. Dun do what he must.
Huh. Who would have thought it? I never imagined I'd be getting such advice from you.
Ricky have big family of little pawn. Ricky raise and say goodbye to many little pawn. Ricky knows some things.
This is goodbye
You
to
can say
them?
that
What?
again.
Maybe he eats.
I had you all wrong.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
What? You don't know?
I don't. Why did he say he says goodbye to them? What? Where do they go?
Ricky had snack on way home.
Oh my gosh. Where do they go? Where are his little pawns?
It doesn't look like the others are here.
Unfortunate. I hope everyone's safe.
Oh.
Everyone's safe. Everyone's strong.
Ricky is right. It is simply a matter of when we will happen across them.
Everyone landed in the same area.
I'm
They
glad
have to
they're
be around
taking
here
care of
somewhere.
little Nelly.
Friends, look here.
I would
She's older
Ricky
than
find
both
it
of them.
yesterday
I
when
know,
Ricky
but I
goes
would need a
scouting.
nap too.
There's an entryway.
I wonder where this pipe leads.
Go. Ricky has feeling Shulk and friends are on other side.
Feeling? Well, I'm willing to give your knock-on instinct a try.
As am I. The pipe it is.
Off we go.
We're gonna go through this weird pipe just because Ricky has a feeling.
Why not?
Maybe he's gonna try to eat both of us like little pawns. Disappear. Oh my god.
Oh, we don't have enough for that. Affinity requirements are not yet met. I'm very bad with the whole affinity thing. Oh well.
How do you make affinity? You feed each other candy? I don't
It's
understand.
supposed to give people gifts, and then you can have like conversations. But I never really went around doing that.
Dunban doesn't have time for that because he has to brush his luscious hair and practice his sword fighting. I love how his cape is like on one side.
I know, it's so cool.
Man, he's awesome. Alright, I want to see you cosplay as Dunban. That's so awesome.
I have to be Dunban now.
Yeah. You have to be the coolest guy in the game.
A village in a place like this?
Melia!
Shulk!
Guys!
You're all right!
Yeah,
Not anymore.
and we found Fiora.
Cue the tears.
Dunban!
Fiora! Do you remember me?
Sorry if I made you worry.
It's all right. I'm just so glad you're alive.
He's gonna cry!
Oh, dear brother.
Not too tight!
Oh. Yeah, she's gripping him like a vice because she's made of metal.
Shulk, is that your childhood friend?
Yeah,
My girlfriend.
Congratulations. I'm glad she is safe.
thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Well, now we
But
don't need you anymore, Melly.
how did you all get here? And what is this place, anyway?
These people helped us. Huh? This is their home.
Good Mechons?
Your surprise is understandable. We are the Machina. The people of Mechonis.
What?
Nani? What?
Machina. You mean machine people?
You look as if you have many questions. But please, take a look around our village first. We will talk after that. I will be waiting in front of the building we call Junks.
A building called Junk? Sounds like a very good story.
The hidden Mechina village. So we're on Mechonis now. We're not on Bionis anymore.
These people look different and weird.
Yep. Nope, that's not going to be our team. Alright, so
Okay.
organize party main menu. Our party members are going to consist of Shulk.
I can't believe that Shulk is like, yeah, this is my friend. Yeah, it's not his friend. Fiora is more than his friend.
Ooh, that's an interesting group.
What?
Whoop. Dum-da-dum-da-dum.
No.
Alright, so this is the town.
Alright, we don't need Melly anymore. Let's push her off a cliff.
My gosh! Do you know magic?
I really liked her before, but we have no need of her anymore.
Oh my goodness. Well, what do we
No
have?
harem, Shulk.
It's a villager. So they also run on water. Interesting. Landmark junk. Oh, that's current
Fiora and
affinity,
Charla.
so you need green. Can't.
Maybe I can like try to do the affinity thing.
It's not necessary, it adds some more story element.
Well, there you go. I can try to help.
Yeah. Alright, so where's a shop
I'll
at?
just sit there giving gifts to everybody.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you
you
have to
probably have to
remember
buy the
some of
gifts.
those gifts, no. Some of those gifts are found on the open world, but they're also used for quests.
What do you need?
Oh.
What do we need? Armaments. Whoa. What'd I do? Okay. Oh, somebody... Yes, Hero Pawn Ricky. Give him a better weapon, thank you.
I love how Melly is just like, yeah, this is your childhood friend.
Murder knives.
Murder knives.
Oh yeah, she came right out and said it. She says, childhood friend, eh?
She should have been like, the girl that you love. Wow.
Yeah.
Childhood friend? He knew her up until a few months ago, not childhood friend. They've been friends their whole life. And also, friends don't go up the hill every day to make a home-cooked meal and deliver it to other friends.
Amber's triggered. Amber's triggered.
That wouldn't be friendship. Friendship would be like, hey, are you free? Maybe, like, next week, maybe we could, you know, play a video game together. That would be like friend. Not, oh, I just spent all day slaving over a hot stove to cook this for you, and now we're giggling on this bench. No, that's not what friends do. No, I don't think so, Melly. I think you need to check yourself and your definition of friendship.
Whoa. Yeah, Amber's triggered. Amber's slightly triggered. Slightly.
Like you said, now they're official, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's
So
pretty
pull
obvious.
Melly aside and be like, just so you know, when Fiora needed some water, I gave her some.
Whoa!
So,
Oh.
just so you know, the water was exchanged.
Oh, gosh. Please come again. Okay. Alright, let's continue the story. I don't really want to explore the robot village. It's kind of creepy. It's like bug people.
This is gonna be weird hearing my dialogue back. Oh my gosh.
How are you?
You are back. Have you finished looking around the village? Fine, it's a human voice. You are back.
So, are you Mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your situation.
I will make you fully a toaster.
Just as I
Wahaha.
thought. You were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations.
No, I don't trust this lady.
She's a doctor.
She's evil.
I will take her to my laboratory. The chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Millie's like, I thought you were going to keep an eye on me. Now you're on Fiora's side. It's okay.
So now... What?
I don't know. I just feel so uncomfortable with everything. We need to go drop Melly off back at her place now.
Drop Melly back off at her place? What?
Maybe Ricky can take her back.
Oh. Okay, so what's up here then? Is this the doctor's office? Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. May I take a moment of your time? I have something to ask you. This village is in grave danger. That doesn't sound good. Indeed, it is a problem. Yes, the Mechon attack us on an almost daily basis. They have become highly active since Edgel launched the invasion. There's been a dramatic rise in serious casualties sustained. As a result, our medicine supplies are almost entirely depleted.
Wait.
But the medicine's ingredients can only be collected outside. It would really help if someone could collect them for us.
So the machines attack their own kind?
Apparently, holy cow, that's a lot of experience for just a fetch quest. Thank you. This is a great deed you have agreed to do for our people. No problem. Okay, so we collected some moss. Dunban and Fiora. They need to have pink.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess these people are good. Like, they're being attacked by the enemy too, so...
Yeah, because they're organic, or their life.
They're half and half.
He's massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your lot's doing?
Yes. Although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
What?
Actually, my request is about him as well. I want you to kill Egil.
Whoa! Oh, maybe because his son has been murdering people. That's why he wants him.
Maybe.
He's
Chapter
trying-
13.
Maybe he's trying to do the right thing. But still, it's hard to do that to your own son.
And so, Chapter 13 begins with the war between the Homs and Mechonis and the... What were those little guys called again? I totally forgot.
I have no idea.
Ricky Pond's people.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction.
Whoa,
Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
Oh my god,
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different,
Nopon is
they
Ricky.
trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk...
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
Okay.
Interesting.
Kallian is so cool.
You'd make a good king.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Menace fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
They're not dead.
Who was Lady Menace?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entier live far longer than Homs.
I get that. But he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did. And he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina?
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Menace herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rhine!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Xanta.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
Wow.
Yay, but I mean, it's kind of dark that he's gonna kill his own son.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mechon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mechon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best.
Oh wow, Fiora. Ooh. Love conquers all.
I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes ashore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Okay, so it's a night mission then.
Wow, the story is becoming so good.
Yes.
And interesting.
Are we at night now, or no?
I love how Fiora's like, even though I'm a robot, I still love Shulk.
Well, she's not all robot, but they're just saying that if they... Uh-oh.
So her heart is robotic.
Oh, no.
But some of her is still, like, fleshy meat person. Sorry.
Did you say fleshy meat person?
I don't know.
Alright.
Oh, that came out so wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of.
This is just weird. The story is weird. I'm uncomfortable with the story. I don't like people turning into toasters. It's weird. It reminds me of when I watched Lois and Clark, and the guy became Metallo, and he's like, "What? Like, who did this to me?"
There's no way that she could become Holmes again anyway, though, because she is. You know, her organs are missing. They just said it.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so we need to change the time of day. They said it's easier to find at night, so... Wait, no, that's not it. I'm gonna go... Does it work? There we go. And eventually we'll find where we need to go. The debris.
So those people, basically, there weren't that many people left after the Mechonis and Bionis, and then that guy basically went on on this crazy rampage and killed even more of them. Of his own people. Mm-hmm. Is he insane? Why would he kill his own people?
The son of the king of the... Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, what does he want? His whole race of robot people to die? I don't understand. So confused. Why would you do that to your own people? What would be wrong with you?
I don't really get it either, Amber.
I mean,
we'll find out, won't we?
I can imagine, I mean, it'd still be mean to destroy the Earth people or the Bionis people, but you destroy your own kind? What in the world? Also, when Ricky Pond said he says goodbye to his kids, it doesn't make any sense because in his village, everyone lives in the same village, so where in the world was he sending his kids off to?
That's a very good question.
They go to another village or something? Like, they said they all live in that one village, so what does he mean goodbye? That's the real dark storyline here.
Ricky Pond get hungry. Little Pond becomes snack.
Where do they go? Where do they go? They say goodbye.
Well, you know that chimpanzees eat their own, right?
Oh my gosh.
They eat their babies. They do.
I can't think about this. Oh my gosh, I can't think about this. Oh my gosh, I can't think about this.
Ricky Pond got hungry.
No. No.
I have lots of Little Pond. Not miss 3 or 4 of them when I have like 20.
Ricky Pond, be good. That's the last of the 5 digital filaments. Now Rizika can fix the door of the house. Yay.
We actually haven't gone back to Colony 6. So Colony 6, I think, is like a little do-it-yourself project type thing. Oh.
DIY. How to make a candle holder out of an old Mechon tube. I don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
There we go. So that dude's toast. Oh yeah. Let's go, team.
All of those, I don't know, I just find it odd that people are like, here's how to recycle old stuff. Like, you have an old, like, can lying around, here's how to make it into an elegant candle holder. First, you need all this extra stuff. You need to go to Miqol's and buy, like, $500 worth of ribbons and stuff. Now you can take your old can and put all that stuff on it, and voila! A very cheap gift that you can make for family members. Like, but wouldn't it be less pricey if I just went and spent like $5 and just got a candle myself? Never mind.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think this is... Wait, where's... Oh. May as well go for a swim.
So those are... I'm sorry, but it's hard after watching Star Trek not to think of these Mechonis people as the Borg.
Yeah.
They look kind of unnatural to me. I'm not trying to be like prejudiced against the Mechonis people, the robot people, but I remember like little. As soon as I'm sitting here looking at them, it's like I'm remembering little Junior Asparagus in my head, being like, I don't know about my friend. He's, you know, it's like he likes different things than I do. He's weird. I mean, different. Instead of saying weird, little Junior Asparagus had to learn to say different instead of weird. And so K-Wife must learn to love the Mechonis people, even though they're made more machine than man.
Interesting, Amber.
I don't know.
So
ever since little Junior Asparagus, every time I want to call somebody weird, I stop myself and say different. So if there's somebody that's weird, I'll just be like, you're different. And I like you. Yeah, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I don't know, I'm just
Luke, you're different.
Thank you. I'm also a cyborg.
I can believe that, since she said they don't need to eat or sleep, so makes so much sense.
No, she needs to sleep.
Oh.
But it also explains why she was plugged into that golden, or that silver machine that was basically her life support and other things.
Oh, so that's why that lady had to do an operation on her. Fix her so she can actually function on her own. Maybe.
Yep.
The story is so complex. I'm trying to understand it, but I can't guess at the story. I just have to wait for it to unfold. So far, the most exciting thing that has happened in this entire game has been Shulk and Fiora's kiss on the beach.
There's been some other exciting thing. That's the most romantic thing that happened outside of them sitting on the bench together. Oh dear.
Well, I mean, Fiora was happy to sit on the bench with Shulk.
Shulk was happy too.
Shulk was clueless.
Shulk's always clueless. He's your... Oh, shoot! He's your main anime protagonist. So of course he's going to be pretty daft when it comes to certain things. Get up. Come on, guys, we can't lose. Fiora's life is at stake. Even though they haven't really explained what's going on.
Yep.
That's what's going on. Oh dear. I was doing so well with all the chain attacks.
Like I was kind of talking to Luke before, I was like, whoa, you'd think that he would just give her a little peck on the cheek or something, but Luke was like, no, because they thought they were both gonna die, so that's why they were so, like, I don't know.
No, he didn't think he thought she was dead.
Oh yeah, he thought she was dead,
Oh,
that's
shoot.
right.
Guys, save me! Shoot!
Sorry.
It's not your fault.
Well, I'm just...
Blast it all!
I still like Melly, I was just joking about that.
I know.
It's just that this is why it's not good to lead two girls on at the same time, because of these things that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Shulk, I feel like he didn't really tell Melly about his actual, like... he didn't just say Fiora because she was his childhood friend. He was in love with her. He's been in love with her his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not... He should have been straight with Melly and been like, I love her or something. Because now everything's completely awkward, like... Oh, this is the friend that you used to play Pogs with when you were 5. Like, no. This is somebody that I've spent my whole life with, and even her brother was like supporting me to marry her someday. It's completely different than a childhood friend.
Darn. Can't go that way. So this area is...
Started out as a childhood friend, but became much more.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Amber's triggered. Amber's so triggered right now.
Plus, what does Melly need some guy for? She's got a whole kingdom. She's gonna have her choice of guys. Lots of guys.
I guess in all her 80 years of life, she's never found somebody quite like Shulk.
Nobody as different as Shulk.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. I mean, different.
My gosh, Amber. Alright, I don't want to fight you guys, so go away. Nope. 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 Are you just gonna keep following me this whole time? Creepy robot things? Oh my gosh. Alright, so... That's frustrating. Oh, I see. Those things have eyes on the top of their head. That's why they were able to trace me. Whatever.
I don't know, it's just sad when you need your girlfriend's older brother to spell it out for you that, you know, you guys are good together. You think you'd be able to figure that out on your own?
Well, I mean, he is Shulk. Shulk is not all there. Just trying to be honest here.
Makes me worry, like, for the future.
Hey, I did just fine, thank you very much.
I don't think you were like Shulk.
No,
You don't even... Neither of us even had an older sibling anyway, so...
We were the older sibling.
Yeah.
How in the world am I gonna do this? So I'm not strong enough to fight those things? Well, this kind of sucks.
I don't know why, but Fiora's, like, her personality where she has that sweet, like, little English accent, very sweet personality, and she's got that little haircut now that's kind of got the shaggy haircut look. She reminds me of the girl in King John with or that movie that had Little Richard and the guy from the Jim Blue. What is that guy's name? The guy who played Baloo the Bear. What is his name? John Baloo? No, not John.
Are you talking about the guy from Roseanne?
Yeah, the guy from Roseanne. What is his name? John. John.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember his name. The big guy.
John Goodman.
John Goodman! Remember the English girl that John Goodman fell in love with in that movie where he was a king?
Mm-hmm.
She was like blonde, she had the little shaggy, like kind of like bangs in the front, kind of like Fiora does. And then she had that really sweet, cute voice, like, hello, I'm Fiora. Like that.
Okay, her name wasn't Fiora though, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why, but she reminds me of that person. It's probably because I haven't seen a lot of things with English accents, to be honest. Oh no.
Could be. Alright, so we need to be very careful. We're gonna have to be very strategic about this. See how there's all those things like around? We're gonna have to lure, because we can't fight all those. That's why we died.
Oh. We have to use strategery.
Really?
I don't know. I've already kind of... I told myself I would be serious with this series, and
how's that working out for you?
I wasn't expecting the whole thing where Shulk gave Fiora water. I can't even get over it. I'm blown away. I can't even get over it.
Wasn't that 2 episodes ago now?
Everything is different now.
Well, of course. I mean, they set them up as a couple. There's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I guess people said that there's a couple that's involved in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 where you can kind of be like, well, there might still be a chance for your ship. It's like, no. If you were a Melly and Shulk's ship, you've just been torpedoed and you're sinking to the bottom of the ocean. It's not possible anymore at this point. It's over. Shulk and what's her name? They're official.
But Melly and Shulk, all it was a few glances or something.
Infatuation.
Like, Melly never gave Shulk any food. She never made Shulk a meal. It's like, neither of them risked their life for the other person. That I know of. I mean, the team came in to rescue Melly, but that was the team. And also, Melly did stand up for them, like... And they came to rescue Melly again, but that was the team. And also, the whole reason why he was rescuing Melly was because he didn't want it to happen again. What happened to the first person that made it so passionate for him, which the whole reason why it meant so much when Fiora did it, because he loved Fiora. But Melly reminded him of Fiora, I think, is the whole point. Now that Fiora's back, like... It's just like if if Gato would come back, I feel like Charlotte would be like, "Oh, never mind. You were cute for a while, Ryan, but
it's not gonna work."
The thing is, with Gato, it's so wrong. Like, that's like her dad, so it's her adopted dad, basically. So it's just so weird.
I almost won with that.
I feel like Ryan and her are much. It's more normal. It's more like it's just. I don't know what I would say. Their relationship is more moral because it's not her adopted dad. There, I'm just gonna say that.
All right, Amber, that worked. So what we did here, where we snuck around, that was our best course of action. Had we not done that, well...
Quietly we sneak through the night.
Oh my god.
Had we not done that, we would have died.
Mm-hmm.
Melly was... And I just said how much I like Melly! Several episodes ago!
That's because, poor Fiora wasn't in the game very long.
Yeah.
She doesn't come back into your party until, like, chapter 12?
You didn't really get to...
Or chapter 11. Technically, it's chapter 11.
You didn't really get to, get to know Fiora's personality very much because she was gone so early. And also, what's more important than her personality is the fact that she loves Shulk. Like, it doesn't matter, like, it's not like, oh, let's line a bunch of girls up and who has the best personality wins me. Like, that's not fair. Like, that's not how love works.
It's the dating game with Shulk and company.
You can't compete like that.
For a second there, I thought that Charlotte was into Shulk too, but she's clearly into Ryan.
Yeah.
Alright, so we
Her
needed
whole
to be...
thing where she keeps being really mean to Ryan, like, Ryan, stop it! Ryan, why do you have to be such an oaf? Ryan! Really, Ryan? Like, all this stuff that she keeps saying to Ryan, it's because she likes him, apparently.
Yeah, she's teasing him quite a bit.
Her version of liking him is saying, like, really harsh, cruel things to him, like, every 5 seconds. Ryan, what's wrong with your hair? Ryan, keep up! Why are you behind?
Oh my gosh, what was she like with Gato? Where are you going? Get back here!
Yeah. I'm just, like, picturing Charlotte and Ryan getting married in the future, and Ryan just, like, I can't take it anymore.
I need to quit.
Jumps off the edge of the world.
I can't take this anymore. It's too much. She's driving me crazy. I can't. Shulk, I can't do it. I'm moving to Colony 0. Far away from the crazy one. She has issues.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright.
That's why Melly, she had it all figured out. She's like me. She keeps her quiet, sweet, innocent personality on surface. And then only after she would, like, literally get married, then her crazy personality would come out.
Oh, I see.
Wait until the ball and chain is firmly attached with the key.
That's terrifying. So what you're saying is
and it has spikes on it.
There's no escape at that point. It's over.
They can't escape from crossing fate.
Wow. Alright. Well, that happened there, people. So. Oh boy.
Ladies, you're welcome. For that tip. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm kidding. Luke knows this to be true.
Why do they have a thing? Heart to heart between those two.
I don't know.
Interesting.
No, I'm just joking. I'm shy. That I was shy when you met me.
I know. Alright, ready? Let's go fix Fiora. Oh wait, we gotta go upstairs.
Fine. I kind of wish I was all...
How are
Never
you?
mind. How did it go? Did you find the unit?
Obviously.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well
hard to
done.
Leonarda, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
You're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him.
We already saw him.
He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
I had this horrible feeling that they're gonna eat Fiora once he goes to sleep.
No.
It's like, oh yeah, we'll take Fiora now. No. Why don't you leave her here and then you can go to sleep?
It doesn't
Are you
work that way,
sure
Amber.
she'll
Come
be
on.
safe here with all these bug people? Right. What do you guys eat for food again? Oh, branches.
Welcome.
You must be tired. Feel free to rest. Would you like to rest? That one lady with the weird collar, she looked like she was either from an 80s music video or she's a ninja.
How are you? Sleep well?
Yes, very well. I wanted to,
You have no pillows that aren't made out of steel.
talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Dixon.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dixon! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
I have an uncle named Bob.
You're looking well, Dixon.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What would happen if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So this is where you obtained all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. But only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that Eagle or whatever his name is. If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay. Let me think about it for a bit.
Shulk.
What? Why do we need to think about it again? We just thought about it for a whole day.
Oh.
Your hand is so cold and
Fiora.
steel-like.
Yeah, they're official. It's like you holding my hand. I'm always like ice.
You are Mechonis, Luke.
Ain't made your mind up yet?
Dixon, listen.
Dunban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora?
Yes.
But you found her alive. And now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't you?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs?
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-end tier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Callian said that.
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you gonna do? He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil?
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Miqol, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him, even if there's only a slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever.
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Lenada's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect you. No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything else.
Wow. Oh, still
Whoa.
going.
So much stuff going on! I'm gonna have to write this down in a notebook so I remember what's happening.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
Sorry.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya.
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Nani?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs.
Whoa.
Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you,
That's so
Leonardo.
nice of her.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
What are you up to, Dixon?
Yeah, what are you up to, Dixon? Shifty eyes at the end of the episode.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were.
Oh my gosh.
All my servants need is the instinct to fight.
Wow.
This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. A light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814.
Oh no.
So it is this male.
Oh
The boy Shulk.
my god.
Remains a thorn in my side.
It's Gato.
I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. He's still my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
It's the guy she liked, Gato.
Uh-oh.
Run! No! You're gonna lose Charlotte to another robot person. Everyone has a robot girlfriend or boyfriend now.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis. This is the security key to the door that seals the path. We who live in the village don't have any need for it, but it will be invaluable to you.
We're in your debt, Leonardo.
Shulk, Fiora, take care on your journey.
We will.
Leonardo, thank you for everything.
Ooh, Fiora looks so cute in her little mech outfit.
Yep.
Everybody looks awesome. Melly looks cute. Shulk looks all, like, knightly.
Yep. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that is going to do it for this episode. Join us next time as we begin our journey to the Mechonis. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Stay tuned later today for more Pokemon. Or unless this is the before Pokemon, I don't know. And we'll see you guys with something else later tonight. Till then, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!